Good morning, everyone. Today I am bringing you two different collabs right after I finish my physical therapy, which I like doing in bed. My favorite is this child's pose. Then I go and get my coffee. That is in my bedroom. I have a coffee station in my bedroom so that I don't have to go far because I like spending the majority of my morning in my bedroom. So my first collab, as you can probably figure out by now, is a day in the life, which I do not believe I have ever done one before. So hopefully you'll find it interesting. And yeah, I'm going to do my best. This is hosted by the M Word by Melissa. I will leave her link and the playlist in my description box below. I think most of the people are probably homeschooling families, but yeah, there's not going to be any of that in this video because my kids are in their 30s. I like to froth my creamer because it's just more foamy, and I don't know, psychologically I feel like it tastes better, but it probably doesn't. And don't you just love that, what is it called, a carafe? I'm not that fancy, but that water glass jar is definitely fancy. I'm just using brown sugar flavor, oat milk. I forget the brand, but yeah, it is my current favorite. I do switch up my coffee creamers now and then. And then I'm just going to basically go through my morning routine with you, I guess, because once my morning routine is over, the rest of the day is basically just spent either editing or filming or hanging out with my family and stuff like that. So anyway, I don't like bright lights in the morning at all. I just like everything very dim until I'm ready. And then it's usually like after I do my prayer journaling and stuff, think about, all my thoughts and then I will be ready to open the curtains. I try to incorporate a lot of reading in my day, but I am not always successful because for some reason in the back of my mind I always feel like reading is just plain reading for just plain enjoyment is like a waste of time or something. I don't know where I got that idea, but yeah, it's time to open the curtains and then just sit here for another little while longer. I like to start out slow, if you haven't noticed. And then I'll open the curtains, and it depends on the day. If it's cold outside, I don't leave my doors open, because it'll be too cold. And if it's hot outside, I don't like to leave my drapes open very long because I don't want the heat to get in. But today is literally perfect. This is the perfect day. Well, it's a little bit overcast. So normally I like, when you can see Mount Rainier right there. But today is not that day, but it is still very pretty. So we're just going to sit out here for a little while, which I love to do when it's in the 70s because the 70s are my all-time favorite. I will take the 70s anywhere. I love them. I love them so much. But the other thing that I don't know where I got this either is every time I'm just trying to sit and relax, I just start nitpicking things and noticing things like this railing. Why is it so dirty? And then that will make me look at more things like the stuff down there and this spider web. And then that leads me to look down at all the bugs in the cracks. This other collaboration that I'm going to be doing today is a Tiny Tidy Tuesday. And it looks like this would be a good future Tiny Tidy Tuesday. But this is not the Tiny Tuesday that I picked for this day. Anyway, I'm just going to try and enjoy my coffee. I have to close the screen so the bugs don't get inside, though. A life without bugs, wouldn't that be nice? Now I have to figure out what I'm going to wear. And then that turns into a mini declutter. Because I don't like that dress I just threw on the floor. I got it like at a yard sale, and I don't know why I got it. I don't like patterns unless they're flowers. I either want solids, polka dots, or flowers. That's it. So I'm just throwing all these ones that this one's flowers, but I don't like the material. Yeah. And then I decide on this red one. I just got this red one from my daughter-in-law. I'm so excited that she didn't like it, even though I thought it looked darling on her. But she didn't like the buttons that go up the front, so her loss is my gain, and now it's time to take a shower. I like really, really warm and really, really long showers. Yes. Yeah, I'm on the second story, and I really don't think anybody could be a peeping Tom. There's one house over there, but they'd have to have like a telescope. And then I put on my oil of Olay. I've been putting on oil of Olay since I was like in my early 20s. I just think it smells so good, and it's not greasy or anything. And then lately, I have been trying to avoid heat on my hair, so I'm just basically wadding up my hair. Because if I wad it up, then it doesn't seem like it gets as frizzy. And then it kind of stays, my hair's curly anyway, but this way it's more uniform. So sometimes I have straight parts and sometimes I have curly parts. So if I roll it all up and then they're like gigantic pin curls. But anyway, I've never watched myself doing this before. I'm just getting a kick out of that I'm filming it, and I think it's so funny. I kind of look like a 50s lady or something, or 50s or 60s. I don't know what it is. All right, pick up your dirty clothes, get them up off the floor, put them in the laundry basket, and then what? What are we going to do next? I just really hope this isn't boring. I need to cut, like, a lot of this out. Oh, yes, I have to vacuum the hair up off my floor because I shed like a dog, and it's ridiculous. And I literally have to vacuum my bathroom floor every single day. Let's tidy up this blanket, and then we have to blow out the candle. We can't be having fire hazards. Got to put the lid on so it doesn't give me a migraine from the smoke. And then it's time to go downstairs. I pretty much did everything I was going to do. I probably should have put away that basket full of clean clothes in my closet, but I didn't. I'm probably going to have to remove my granddaughter's ball gowns from the hallway at some point. Maybe put them in my closet. But as you know, if you've been with me a while, I can't put anything in my closet until I do my picture project. That's a project and a half, let me tell you. And then what I usually do is wander down to the kitchen and see what kind of a mess I have left for myself after I open, all the curtains and such. And here we are at the second part of my collab, which is the Tiny Tidy Tuesday collaboration, hosted by our dear friend Sunday Dawn over at The Helpful Home. And you will find a link to her channel as well as a playlist down in my description box below. This is a really diverse playlist where lots of different women from lots of different places do lots of different types of videos, and it's inspiring to watch. And you can play it along in the background while you clean something up in your home. That was, I filmed myself doing the dishes, but then I didn't realize I wasn't filming, so then you just got to see the final product. But yeah, I'm kind of glad that part got edited out because this is too long. So now I'm showing you what is in my smoothie. There are chia seeds, flax seeds, pine nuts, walnuts, hemp seed, and yeah, I think that's it in that part. And then I add some frozen. I have them all pre-made so that it's easy to do. Otherwise, I won't do it if it's like too much of a pain in the butt every day. But that was blackberries, blueberries, and spinach in little frozen kits. And then some oat milk. And that is that. The reason behind this smoothie is because I was looking for anti-inflammatory foods. And I was like, how am I going to get all that in? And I decided, well, I know what I can do. I can put it all in a smoothie and then just drink that down. And then even if I screw up the whole rest of the day, at least I will have gotten my anti-inflammatory smoothie. Now we're going to go outside and sit and drink our smoothie. But wait, what's that? A rip in my curtain. Yeah, so that's going to go on my Mending Monday video that I am going to make especially for one of my subscribers because she is so sweet and she didn't really request it, but she was like, yeah, we need to have a Mending Monday. Jenny Jenkins. Yes, the sweetest commenter ever. So I'm sitting here trying to relax, and again, I'm noticing all the things that are annoying me, that are out of place. And so can I sit still and enjoy my smoothie? No, I can't. I have to get up. I have to fix this stuff because that swimming pool is my nemesis. I love it, but I hate it because it is so blue and big. And I don't like that blue tarp dumb thing either, but at least it keeps the sun from blasting down so hard. And I like things that are symmetrical. And that one chair sitting over there, which was the only one that matched, looked ridiculous. So I just had to get this pool out of the way. And I need to speed this up because I can't handle it. It's just too slow. Yeah, we have a covered area of our deck that's built in that looks nice, but we never use it for whatever reason. I don't know why. We always just come out this door and sit right here. So that's always... Then we have to either sit in the sun or have this ugly blue tarp. Yes. And there's a potty chair on my deck because it's easier. There, now I have to make those chairs symmetrical, and I don't have a table for between, so I'm just going to use the small kid chair. Yes. Now can I sit down and enjoy my smoothie? Maybe. For a couple minutes. This is usually when I'm thinking about the weather, and then I check the weather, and I find that this is the best forecast I have ever seen in my entire life. It makes me so happy. I have to text everyone I know and tell them about it. Yep, now I have to go back in and finish my chores, which is straightening everything up and brightening everything up. Even more tidying. This is quite the Tiny Tuesday. It's actually a Mighty Tuesday, which is what we call it when the tiny turns mighty. Yeah, the pillows, and see, there's not really a lot of stuff out of place, but just the pillows and blankets being out of place is so annoying to me. I just don't know what it is. I can't stand looking at it. I have to fix it every time. Even though I'm not the greatest person at decor, I don't, do the karate chop pillow thing and organize the blanket like perfectly on the, I don't know how to do all that fancy stuff, but I just have to have, I guess, the symmetry of it is what bugs me. I don't know. I'm just weird like that, okay? Just get over it. And I keep one pair of glasses on my table because I don't want to have to go looking for them. And my husband left his teapot out, which means he needs more tea made. So that is my next chore. That's not an everyday thing. That's just only when the teapot is left out. Yep, I just put 5 Lipton tea bags in this pitcher and fill it up and stick it in the fridge. It's supposed to be sun tea, but I don't sit it in the sun. I just sit it in the fridge. I don't know if it does the same thing or not. I'm sure sun tea probably tastes better than fridge tea, but I'm just making fridge tea. Sorry. My hair looks like it's short. That seems like it would feel so weird if I had hair that short. I haven't seen my hair that short since I was 16 years old. Yeah, I decided to cut all my hair off one day. Yeah, that was not a good time. No, not at all. See, I have to put the dishes away again. I like that dish rack, that wooden dish rack. It's so cute. It looks so cute when it's empty. Yes, I've refilled the glass water bottles and keep them in the fridge so that there's always cold water. Because the water in my refrigerator doesn't work, which is also why I have to have an ice maker on my counter in the kitchen. Now I have to do a load of laundry. So I'm just gonna put it all in together. I only separate it if I have more than one load. Then I'll separate lights and darks. But on this day, there wasn't really enough, or so I thought. So I just threw it all together, and then I realized it actually is a little bit too full. So then I just took out some of the darks and threw them on the floor. Yes. And yeah, I just used either Tide or Kirkland brands of soap and fabric softener. Even though I have toyed around with other stuff, it just never smells as good. And this is my other homework my husband left for me because he likes to buy melons, but he doesn't like to cut them up. So that's my job. But that's okay, because this is better than working in a factory, which is where he's at. I just had the Cutco guy come over and resharpen my knives. That was the day I broke my toe. Yes, that was not a good day. But my toe is feeling better now. I can actually wear shoes again, which is great. I don't know if you can see the Band-Aid on my right thumb, but that's from one of the newly sharpened Costco knives. Yes. time to get some ice water so I can take the vitamins. I was using that container that's underneath that big one, but then I stopped using it because it has 3 spots, morning, noon, and night, and I only need morning and night. So I put all my morning ones in this big long one on top, and then I got my night ones upstairs on my nightstand. And yeah, that's how I do it. Supplements. Now what? Oh yes, it's time to edit this video and wait for the clothes to get done washing. So this is where I do some of my editing. Sometimes I do it upstairs in my bedroom chair, and sometimes I do it in the library. I have 2 of those things that keep my coffee hot. Because the first cup of coffee, I drink it really fast, but the second cup, I reheat about 4 times. Yeah, Mom, you know this is true because she does the same thing. Okay, time to switch over the clothes. And as I edit this, it's probably time to fold them now. By this time, don't forget to clean out your dust trap. The other day, I made a video about cleaning the vent thing outside. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't think my hair was dry enough at all. It usually takes my hair several hours to dry. But just for the sake of this video, I figured I'd give it a shot and see how it turns out. Thank you so much for watching my video today. I hope it wasn't too boring. I don't know. It wasn't dry enough. I need to put it back in. I'm probably going to edit at least half of that stuff out. But I hope you found it entertaining. And yeah, I'll see you this weekend. Bye.